UK and Belgium scientists are studying the seabed off Norfolk, hoping to discover testimony how rock age human beings lived down there while it was yet dry earth. In latter year, several trawler crews and researchers found primitive pet bones and main rock toolkit in polar sea sludge. The crew on the Belgium vessel RV Belgica urged to map the Tan Banking region, a grit mountain range on 30 km, 19 miles, length. Mesolite human beings are mined to include lived down there in on 10,000 to 5000 BC. We suspicion how the banking is on the end of a big primitive pond, wherever you would wait settlements, told Professor Vince Gaffney, an archaeologist at the College of Bradford. In spite the primitive finds of the polar sea cot, so far no Mesolite community has been found in how extensive region, that submerged following 6000 BC as the Ice Age glaciers retreated. Ultimately the UK Isles were cut off of the mainland. While the shore of mainland Europe achieved as far polar as Norway, at the end of the ice year, the sea standard was on 120 meter, 394 FOOT, reduce rather than present. Areas by the polar sea now would been the top to dwell in for the Mesolite time, main actual property, since the coastlines later had minnow, bird, crisp water supply. But it is Earth incognita, Professor Gaffney told. Tan Banking is on 100 km, 62 miles, of the Norfolk shore. It utilized to shape portion of a extensive simple named as Doggerland. For lot of the rock year, up the Neolith time, humans were nomad bounty hunter-gatherers. Bradford archaeologists work in Professor Gaffney are on board the Oceanography Belgium Navy ship in geologists of Belgian's Gent College and the Flanders Sea Institution. Scientists already displayed more than rather than 45,000 sq kilometers, 17,375 sq miles, of primitive scenery by the polar ocean, and region greater rather than the Netherlands, Professor Gaffney told. But Tan Banking awaits comprehensive map, and later sludge mandrel sample, to see for DNA and some testimony of primitive lifetime. Gent College geology Dr. David Garcia Moreno told the Belgica crew could gather sea floor samples of production and live video sites of concern, but the purpose at the phase was to know the submarine surveying in part. They will use sounder and earthquake machinery for how. We wish to know the evolutionary of rivers how traveled the southern polar ocean. We believe down there was a Paleolithic pond and a big inland framework all the way of polar West Germany southward via Tan Banking to the Dover Passage, he told. The study draft, underfunded by the EU's Europe Study Justice, is increasing. It yet has at low 2 year to work. The Belgica is rather inexpensive to rental and they are already looking striker to their following mission, Dr. Garcia told. But Doggerland is not the just underwater area yet to be displayed and explored for primitive remnant. Professor Gaffney says the Bering Passage off Alaska and Indonesia Sunda Passage are greater. Who knows which primitive secrets lie down there?